Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, Mr. Muffins. Glad to see you here. So, uh, t today I'm just gonna keep going on the list of what I was working on yesterday. Quite a few people submitted, and I'm just gonna go over the list of what I'll be going through today, and if I have time, I will go through more of them. So it looks like I have a game called Outage, Collaborate, simultaneous turrets, My House Jam version, and Dungeon Escape. And what is this last one? Orbiter. So that's the idea of what we're going to be covering today. So if that's one of your games, I'm sure you'll stick around. And if it isn't, if you want to, stick around and join on in the chat. If not, no biggie. So what are you up to, Mr. Muffins? You having a good day so far? Put this back over here so I don't lose it. I just want to make sure everything's working. Sounds like my mic is going. Sounds like we got music. Okay, so if anything sounds too loud or too quiet, just let me know and I can always adjust it. So the first game I'm going to look at today is called Collaborate, and this is by Kasim -M31. So let's check what's going on with this one. Something happened on your mission to Mars and you woke up in this weird facility. Your goal is to escape this facility. Controls, WSAD to move, space to jump, tab to switch between players, E to hold boxes. So it looks like a little space game, low poly 3D, so that doesn't sound too bad. I just gotta remember controls, typical movement, typical jump. Tab will feel a little weird for me, but that's okay. And E to hold boxes. So I have it downloaded, I just haven't extracted the files yet. Yeah, I've been having a good day. I've been coming up with game concepts. Oh, cool. Is it for the game or just in general? Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know what's going on. It's all locked up. No. Okay. There we go. Don't know what was going on there. It just was not acting happy. Just in general. That's cool. I like to do that too. Randomly I'll pull up one of those like word generators. I know there's like millions of the game dev ones now that pulls up like an action, a random verb, a random noun, and then you just kind of, when you're restricted to that small amount of things, you can usually come up with quite a few ideas in general. All right, so it looks like we finally got it extracted. So let's get this started. Ooh, another Unity game. 3 days ago, you were destined to land on Mars, but something happened and you woke up finding yourself in this weird facility. Your goal is to find all remaining members and collaborate together to escape. Good luck. Oh, that's some quick text, but pretty responsive menu. It's nice, clean. Okay, so volume works. Go to credits. We have Pulsar Bites and Orange McMuffin. Hey, look, another muffin. So let's start playing, see what's going on. I guess we'll start with level 1. Okay, so for being a 3D game, it feels very well optimized, because typically a game like this would just cause my machine to chug, but I'm moving around no problem, and yeah, they really have it optimized. I wonder if I just die if I touch this. Yep. Okay, so a nice little quick restart. That's nice. Let's do this. So nothing's going on over here. Looks like we can probably do something with this big old button. Cool deal. And then we can run away. This is pretty cool. Hey, he or she is now part of the family. Oh my, what's going on here? Yeah, welcome to the muffin family. You know what? I really keep hitting caps lock instead of tab all the time. So definitely my fault for that. Oh no, I just burnt the box. I wonder if I have to restart them. Okay, so if I go back over here, I can probably bring everyone over, but now that I broke the box, I probably just caused everyone to die. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm so foolish. Alright, so now I can grab this guy. Especially since you have to look with the mouse, it would have been nice to kind of put the controls on the mouse. That way you're not really busy with your other hand. So kind of dookie, but that's okay. Come on, grab it. Here we go. And now we should be able to drop this. Run this way, and then that's the last guy. Bada bing, bada boom, we got it. So, fairly simple. Every pressure plate activates one of the doors. It's a fairly simple puzzle so far, just kind of teaching you in general what's going on. So it looks like we'll have to kind of be smart with how we use our boxes. And yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the control scheme. Kind of makes things just that much more difficult, but I think we'll be okay. So I think if I stand here and switch back over, what happens if I stand here? So I got 3 of these guys. I got the box. Now I should be able to drop it here. And then box there. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So how would I go about doing this? I need to get that guy to escape. Uh-oh. Actually, yeah, I think that worked. The 3D models and animations are very simple. Yes, they are. And you know what? I didn't even look to see if they credit it if they made them or not. I'm kind of guessing they are because, I mean, they're low poly 3D, and this is like your generic world texture, like when you do 3D modeling, so it kind of makes sense. So all these are touching. This guy's just floating. So I guess we just... Oh no, what just happened? Well, this got interesting very quickly. I think I broke it. Okay, so we just keep flying out here. Wonder if I can break the game, or if I already did just break the game. I'm looking for that pro strat. Okay, so now we have like the jetpack ability, so I wonder... I don't even know how I got back in here, to be honest. So that locks that, okay. Oh, and now I'm dead. It won't let me jump now or fly. Nope, I think this is on purpose, maybe. Whoa! I gotta make my own effects. Okay, so I guess I gotta hit restart on this one. One thing I can say is, so far it seems pretty straightforward. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that difficult in general. It's just kind of hard to tell what you're supposed to do. Like one of those, it might be broken kind of thing. So just like this. Oh, yeah, I broke it because, oh no. Am I fast enough? I feel like I'm fast enough to make that because I don't have any other people to switch to. Run, boy. Ah! I don't think this one can fly, which is the problem. So if I try to... Oh, no, he can fly. Okay. Let's see if I can run out this door. Okay, so I made it out the door and I can fly. Let's see what I can do with this. And let's... Oh, you know what? I'm going to see if cheese strats will work again. Fly underneath and try to, like, bounce my way up. Because that's what worked last time. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. So close. I feel like I can get away with that, to be honest. Actually, let's see what happens if I do that. And then it won't let me tab over to the other guy. So the other one is finished. Okay, so now all I have to do is get this guy in and then we're good. This is beginning to be a lot more like speed strats. That's what I'm going for, man. I used to be a bug hunter when I was younger, so it kind of makes sense that I still have that tendency every once in a while. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm just not very good with the mouse and keyboard. No. I guess I should try to do it legitimately. That way I don't make them feel bad for breaking their game. So let's do what they intended. It looks like they want us to come out here, grab a box, try to fly in, and I don't know which direction they want us to come in from. As long as I start up high and I don't hit like that one boundary, then I'm fine. I cheesed it again. It's just in my blood to do it. I can't help it. Alright, so we're back out here again. I honestly don't think this is how you're supposed to do it, but it seems to be working for me. So I gotta hold the box, and it allows me to fly over here. I'm gonna go over top, just that way I don't like fall off and die. And then I can just come over here and hover in. There we go. And that was it. Bada bing, bada boom. I beat the game. I think the space thing is a little too much. I agree. If they would have just kept it simple room puzzles, it would have made a little more sense. But I get that they're trying to get the whole astronaut space theme going. So it kind of worked, but personally, I broke the game just by cheesing it. So to me, it's cool though, because now you have multiple options to be able to complete the game. So I thought it was fun. So we'll grab this. Okay. So Collaborate by Kasim_M31. If you want a game that you can find really cool cheese strats on, this is a one to do it on. Simple low poly graphics, nothing too crazy there. Music was spacey, but it was very repetitive. Overall, I mean, a solid 3D game. Had animations and everything too. It wasn't just like a stiff astronaut flying around. So, I mean, there was charm to it. I liked it. So let's go on to the next game. We're going to go to Outage. This is by Chillax Games. I'm going to start extracting this, and then I'll read the game page. Alright, so welcome to Outage. Outage is an atmospheric puzzle game in which your goal is to reconnect the power to a set of lights via a series of levels which are designed specifically to offer a uniquely challenging experience. Use the arrow keys and WSD to control the players and move them around the levels. But watch out, there's a third player who responds to both sets of controls. With 20 mind-bending levels to enjoy, Outage can provide, depending on how good you are at it, hours of fun. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of what's that game called? The Witness. That one's been pretty popular. It's a puzzle game, very similar to this. You control a few elements, but there's always like a third element that can screw you over if you don't pay attention to it. Looks like we have Mario the dog. Hey, how's it going? Was your game the one that I just played? Or what? That was Collaborate? Because your name sounds familiar. It might be one of these ones too. I'm not quite sure. I know I saw your name on here not too long ago though. Let's go to the request form. That might be where it came from. Simultaneous turrets. Okay, that's your game. Okay. That one is going to be coming up. But thanks for joining in, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of it too. So the outage saves your progress as you go, allowing you to return to the game whenever you feel up to the challenge. Okay. Need a hand? All levels have been tried and tested. You can find all the solutions here. That's pretty cool. So sounds like you have multiple solutions, but if you really do need a guide and you don't want to get stuck on a level, you can come here. That's really nice. Looks like they had a team. Thomas McCarthy, programming, level design, environmental art. So he's the brains behind the operation. So pretty cool. Puzzles are always hard to design, so it's already good job on that. Patrick McCarthy, tile art and level design. So another designer. That's pretty cool. McCarthy Brothers. Sounds like a store. Joseph Mahone, original soundtrack. Cool. So they had a musician on there as well. So it sounds like they had a pretty well-rounded out team. So let's check out what's going on. Another Unity game. Let's see how this goes. Oh, they got spoopy music. Let's look at options. I can crank up the volume, sounds, and music. I'll leave them about there for now. The UI looks like their collision's a little off on there. That's always something with like Unity. If on the canvas, if you do the UI scaler, do scale with screen size, and then also set the screen space to camera. That really helps with those kind of issues. They have a credits page. It just goes through all that stuff. They used sound effects. Okay. So they use the splat. I think a lot of people use that too. So let's go with continue. That should do number 1. Level number 1 for us. So how's it going, Mario the dog? Okay, so we can move both of these at the same time, kinda? So far, so good. We haven't died or anything yet. Players can be used as walls to reach different locations. Okay. So if I... Oh. Apparently you can't hit... That doesn't... Kind of makes me wonder why I went flying out of the bounds for. So if I do... I'm just curious as to why I fell off there. But anyways, do this and that. That's interesting. I should definitely be going through it, right? It's going good. I'm pretty tired though. It's 2 a.m. for me, so I really shouldn't be awake. But oh well. What's this game called? Oh, that's pretty late. I'll try to do your game next. That way you can actually see me play it. And then this one is called Outage. So I feel like you should definitely be able to get that one, but I'll come around this way and hit this. They do like a creepy atmosphere on this, but haven't really seen a reason as to why there needs to be creepiness. So what if I do that? Do this, bring that over. So we got the red. Do that. Ooh. Interesting. If I do this, drop that one, drop that over, move up. Interesting. No rush. I can always watch in the morning if need be. Okay. I'll still try to get it. Just makes it a little nicer. So why am I stuck here? So I can go restart. I feel like I might have needed the red one to kind of help out with this. So I'll move this guy up, come down here. I really need the blue separately. Okay, so I got that. Oh, that's totally what I was missing. And can I do something like that? This? Do this over, down, over, down. There we go. Okay, this kind of makes sense to what's going on. I'm sure that wasn't the intended method, but there's always multiple ways to do these kind of things. Ooh, so I gotta get red down. That set up there. If I go blue down, over, go up. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what do I do? Because if I go over this way, I lose my blue. Thank you for a review on my magnet game. Was great feedback. Oh, no problem, silly dog. That was a really fun game, and I always enjoy these puzzle games. They always make you actually think a little bit, even if it makes my brain overheat and hurt. But you know, that's the nature of the beast sometimes. So, oops, I did not mean to do that. So, definitely looks like I was kind of on the right track, but let's try a different route this time. So what if I go down this way, run this guy up, go up, go over, but then I lose green. Okay, so I really think I do have to go the route that I was thinking initially. So I'm gonna restart it. I have to go down, and then I have to go, if I go right this way now, go down, go over, then hit up and over. Nope, because then I lose green. Okay, so I feel like I'm getting close. That was a real brain buster. All right. So go down, and I want to go over this way. I want to go down, over again this way, up that way. I want to go up again this way. So which one was blue? Was it left hand? Okay. So I have that. Ooh. So I can do this. But what does that do for me? It doesn't do much. Okay, so I can do this, that, move that one up. I'm still stumped though. I don't know what I'm doing. There's gotta be an answer. What if I just randomly smash randomly smashing did not help me there. So I'll just kind of goofy foot around. Oh, hey, look. simple as that. Big brains, big brain moves there. Oh no, now we have like damaged tiles will stop players that go over them. Okay. So those are like glue tiles pretty much. I'll only do a couple more levels. I'm already on level 5, or actually 6, and there's only 20 levels. So I'm going to refrain from playing them all, and I'll move on to the next game after this level. Because this is the last big brain teaser, has 3 blocks. So let's see how confused my little brain gets. So I know I need to go down, over. If I go up, over, this way, go. Oh man, if I go down this way, now I'm stuck because green is going to go flying. I'm in trouble, guys. Okay, there we go. And then I can hit up on this one again, and there we go. A TD seems like it would have been a good fit for the theme. A tower defense game. Yeah, I feel like I've already seen a couple of them. I know I haven't played any, but when I was like looking through the random games, it actually looked like there was a couple of them. So maybe I'll try to find some and just have a stream of those, because that'd be interesting. But I'm going to call it quits on this one because I don't want to go too far into the puzzles. They were actually really fun, solid puzzles. Definitely made me think. The atmosphere of the game is intriguing, to say the least. Maybe there's like jump scares later on or something, because they try to go with like a creepy vibe. The art looks really good though, and all of it is mostly cohesive except for the 3 little lights up here, because they have like pixelated art through here, and like the girders and the vines and stuff, but then you get like hand-drawn MS Paint style lights, so that kind of is a little weird. Other than that, solid overall. They definitely use like a lighting technique here to get that to show nicely, so overall good work. Chillax Games, Outage, give it a shot if you really like these type of puzzle games. Yeah, my game's actually a tower defense, sort of. Nice, cool. So that means that will be the next one that we play. Anyways, Outage by Chillax Games, already just talked about it. Check it out if you like that stuff. And now we're going to get to Mario's the Dog, Simultaneous Turrets. Is this in browser? Yes, it is. Okay. So he has the source code shown. That's pretty cool. Known bugs. Combine more than 8 towers on the last infinite level will cause the game to crash. So don't do that. Thanks for pointing that out. I don't want to crash the game. The game isn't fully deterministic, so there's a chance some solutions will require a few attempts to work or won't work at all. All right. And some resolutions can cause black lines to appear between tiles. On the 3rd level, only 2 turrets are supposed to be shown instead of 8. Okay. Do you recommend doing in browser or doing the download? You know, I'll just do the in browser first, and then we'll see how that goes. Uh-oh. I don't see the towers, so I must have screwed up. Okay. So I'm going to be that guy, put him in the corners. And then I'll put one right here, and then we'll start. Oh man, I am dumb, huh? So, wait, I guess I don't get it. Why are they not pointing? Oh, okay, so you can point where you want them to go. So it's either at angles. Okay, so I'll aim that one there, I guess. I'll aim this one here. And then aim this one down, I guess. We'll see how that goes. I haven't really noticed any difference between the browser and the Windows build. I just say go for whatever you want. Okay. So it seems like it's working right now. Place turrets on top of each other to create an even stronger turret. Alright, so... Oh, nice. Uh-oh. That did not work out in my favor at all. So what I'm going to do is drag it here, and that way we have a chance of actually hitting these guys. The beginning is always a bit confusing for people. I plan on adding a proper tutorial post-jam. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Oh, wait, how did I lose? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading, sorry. It looks like the bullet's going right through it. Okay, so that's how I lost. So what if I... You know what? What if I do that? So it really looks like just finding the right tiles is what's important. Okay, so those guys aren't going... Those weren't in the right spot, so let's try this, and we'll try that. Just put a wall of turrets here. Okay, so we lost, but... Okay, now we're learning. I really want to get this to work, because I feel like that's the intention, is doing something like this. Oh man, that was really close. Maybe I was just too close. Cosmic. Hello, how's it going, Cosmic? Having a good night so far, or a good day, or whatever time zone you're in. If I am doing this completely wrong, please let me know. That way, I'm not just making this look cringy. So let's try this. Why not? At least I can say that the restarts on this is fairly quick. So you can't move anything. What if I just put one guy here and one guy here? What happens that? I can give you a clue if you'd like. I sure would. And Kevin Hoffman. Hey, Seth. Hey, how's it going? You having a good time? Yes, sir. I hope you're having a good night too. I sure am. Hey, look at that. I beat the level. And I just was randomly placing turrets. Let's figure out. Okay, so now we got 8 turrets. I'm gonna be this guy. How many turrets can you stack on top of each other? Okay. I don't see that being a benefit though right now. So what if I do something like this? Really just kind of load up. Don't want to give them a chance to breathe on this. Yeah, did it. Okay. There's a few solutions, by the way. The intended solution is to do a double and on the top right tile, but that also works. There's a max of 8 after that crashes. All right. Interesting. It kind of makes me wonder why it's crashing on you. So if I do something like this, double up, then I can... Oh, why is he not... Okay, so I'll just point him this way. I'll grab a turret, put him there. Put another one here. Just that way we have all of our long ways covered. And then we'll just do another one right here, just so we can try to catch multiple areas. Uh-oh. That was no bueno. All right. So it looks like we'll have to double these up. And I think something like this may work. We try to get all the long areas, because doubling up over the blackness doesn't work. So we need to at least... I want to try to cover as much area as I can. There we go. Let's try that. Oh man, I forgot to point the turret the right way. I forgot to prevent attacking more than 8, and I'm actually just throwing an air. Oh, okay. That could easily be why you're throwing, or the game crashes. So let's see if this method works. Nope. So they're just too fast for us. What am I missing? I can stack turrets again. So where is the most beneficial area for me to do that? It would be right in the center. We'll just stack all of them up on here. Let's try that. See if our death circle works. Nope, did not work. I always feel like a method like this is being like really cheesy, but you know, sometimes that's what you have to do to make these tower defense games work. I mean, it was close. So what if I kind of like... What would be the best way of doing that? I'm so confused. Have one coming this way. That way we have a full length. And then we have these guys alternating, taking care of them. Nope. I feel like line them up with the big stretches of pink. I feel like I tried that, but you know, I could be wrong. Let's see if this works. Oh no, I lost 2 of my towers. Did they hit each other? Yeah, they blow each other up. Okay. So that's not gonna work there. Use the corners that have multiple pink blocks in front of them. So I might have to do something like this. I always love seeing people accidentally kill their own turrets. It's so funny. You know, it's cruel, but it is funny. Let's slap it this way. Now we have full coverage, almost full coverage across the map. And I shouldn't accidentally kill any of them, but I still didn't get it. I'll just have to kindly slowly change. Was this one of the maps that had a real method to beat it, or was this one of the get lucky type maps? Don't listen to me. You know, I feel like we're really close on this one. I want to at least make it through this. If we can make it through this level, I'll be happy. Oh, man. What am I doing wrong, guys? Oh, yeah, you can't shoot across the black. So let's go here. Maybe that's the problem. I was trying to just focus on that one little area, and maybe I just needed a barrage of bullets going across the entire screen. Oh, it's so close! So I'll start all my turrets over here. Let's see what happens. All the maps have determination bug, but I do have a solution in mind for this one. The bottom row needs something. Okay. Bottom row needs something. So I'll do this. Let's try that. I think it's my least favorite one. Oh, so close again. Which one is missing here? The solution is really close. Okay. So we're getting full hits, full hits, full hits. Did we get it? So close. One of them is missing, and I don't know which one it is. This is making my hair go gray. The one where you put them all on the far right. The top row as well. Top middle. Okay, so we do something like this. I always forget you can't do that. So we have the long stretches, and then maybe we do all three in the center. Maybe that will give us a better chance of knocking everything out. Oh, what? What? All right. Maybe this, just because it's like symmetrical looking. So I'm always like one shy. Keep in mind, one of us is the developer and the other one is me. The solution is incredibly close. Oh man, he's just taunting us at this point. I'm gonna try this again. Maybe I have to curve one of the bullets. Now that I'm thinking about it, that maybe something like that. Maybe this is what we've been missing the entire time. Oh no. Oh, I was off by one tower. So it must have been when with this setup. He's taunting us right now, but you know, that's okay. I'm gonna get it. If you move the bottom row to the middle, you would pick up an extra square. That's also a very good point. Man, look at that. When chat comes through for you. but now we're not even getting close. All right, let's do something like this. more coverage isn't always necessarily better. I think he might be right on that. But you know what? We'll keep trying. We'll brute force it if we have to. There's no obvious solution. That's one thing that's bugging me about this. Because usually with like tower defense games, there's always like that one ultimate strategy that kind of guarantees that you'll win. And this one, it always feels like there's just that one thing missing. So let's go back here. Let's see what happens with all this. And that was clearly a step backwards. Yeah, we did it. Oh, man. I feel like we had that set up before, but it just didn't work. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm going crazy. I feel like there's too many top. That might be one of the reasons behind it. And I feel like the combination technique could be really useful. I'm just not quite sure how to use it yet, because it feels like the ultimate strategy so far has been doing something along these lines, where you're always trying to show your towers directly over the pink squares, and I don't think I'll destroy them that way. Oh no, I blew myself up again. Okay. So I'll put a guy this way. Put a guy here. And I shouldn't be blowing myself up again. I'll put one here, and you know what? Down this way, there we go. Now we have a lot of coverage. Oh man, did not get it. So is this going to be like the same situation where just a barrage of bullets from the right is going to be enough to save us? Let's see. Let's see if this works. You know, I said the last level was going to be the last one, but since the developer said that was his least favorite level, we should at least try this one. It's got a lot of cool ideas. So, see, that's something I always like to see, is just continuously trying to improve upon what you already have. So is the barrage going to be what saves the day again? It sure is. What? No! Alright, I'm going to run that again and see if there's a different outcome. Level... you see, he's trying to push us. Go that one step. Alright, so I'm not crazy. We left the same setup and it worked. Alright. So maybe... I think this one might be like the actual coverage is what saves the day. But I've been wrong a lot so far. So you know what? Let's do this. All of them. Boom. All on the bottom. Do a barrage across here. Nothing can escape us. Except they did. Okay. So now it's all about figuring out which tile to place them. So, you know, I'll try that. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so top turret isn't hitting, so we need to move him. So down. This guy isn't doing anything, so we move him. So it's really about finding that like cyclical time. So he's really not doing anything again. Let's move him diagonal. Again, not really doing anything. We'll move him here, move him up. Maybe he needs to move sideways. And then point him down. Point him over. Nope, that's going to blow him up. All right. I don't want to be stuck too long on this game. It has been fun though, and really good puzzles. I wish the solutions had a clear outcome, because typically like tower defense games is usually finding that best strategy, something that, you know, like if I put this in a corner, I know it's going to either slow it down or blow up a lot of items, and that's going to be like my front defense, and then I have like a long range item in the background. Either slows items down, or it's like very powerful but it's long range, so it takes longer. You get a feel for the timing with that kind of stuff. It seems like this has random timing, so that kind of throws it off a bit, trying to figure out the best strategy. It seems like the key is to offset the guns based off the speed of the squares. Each red square seems to have two pink squares between it. Yeah, there's a lot of patterns involved which are important to recognize. And definitely been trying to do that, but some of these levels, like, I was able to use the same setup multiple times, and I got a different result every time, which is I don't want to say is bad for tower defense, because that kind of gives you like a randomness to it that can prolong a game. But at the same time, it feels like the players cheated out of like learning of the game too. So that's the only thing I can really say that is like bugging me about the game. It's not even a really big critique though, because honestly, it could be part of the feature of it. So it depends on how you build the game around it. And like in this case, you built it around it. You have quick resets. It's short, very, very short rounds. So when you do fail, you know you can restart, try a new solution, and hope it works. And there's definitely a lot of issues with the RNG. Someone else suggested making it turn-based to fix the tiles, which I think could also work. And I agree with that. Cool deal. So that's why I like having the developers here, because usually they can explain like why something is happening or how it turned up in the first place. And it definitely makes sense that like maybe when the items are spawning, like the instantiate is the issue. Maybe like use object pooling. Maybe the timing would cause it to be different. Usually object pooling allows you to have more consistent timing with this kind of thing, especially if you have a lot of cubes going. If you instantiate, sometimes there's that like millisecond of difference, and it seems like it was affecting this a little bit. So again, I don't know how you designed it. I know you have the source code here, so we could take a look at that eventually, but I'm just assuming at this point. So with that said, simultaneous turrets by Mario the Dog. The graphics are simple, but they get the job done. You know you're using turrets, they're lasered, guided. Figuring out the controls was a little confusing at first. You also have the mechanics of like overlapping guns too. Honestly, I haven't gotten too many levels where I needed to use that option. Maybe this is one of them that would work. But again, you have possible solutions to one level. There's not always like one strict guideline answer for it. So that's kind of cool. It allows you to think, open up different possibilities. At the same time, a little more consistency in how the game works, like rule-wise for the player, would be better, because then they feel like they would learn. And that's, I think that's all we really need to say. Cohesive, nice pixel art, solid gameplay, good puzzle design. I always think like tower defense is like a puzzle almost. And I haven't heard any sound, so maybe that's just a WebGL version. So with that being said, I am going to go on to the next game, and it is called My House by Neverwrite. Let's see. So we got some floating clouds, all that good stuff. Boulders are falling towards your house. In this two-player game, defend your house endlessly. That's it. Note: Press the flag icon to restart the whole game. Note 2, do not go off screen, you will disappear. I forgot to add sprite fencing. So I'm glad they mentioned that. They don't have any downloads, so we're going to play the in-browser version. Okay, so it was just the gun sounds and all that. That makes sense. I could definitely see like a like electronic music working for your turret game. That would really make sense to me. So let's start up my house by Neverite. I'm gonna go full screen. Hopefully that works. Kind of makes me wonder what program they used to make this. All right, play. WSD to move the circle, okay. Arrow keys to move square. Press F for circle shield. Press L for square wall. Oh man, these are some weird button combos. And press space for that. And G and K. What kind of hats should we wear? All right, we got banana, we got a propeller hat, a bow tie, another ball, guitar, and pirate hat. I like the pirate hat. You know what? We could just be a band. Let's be a band. We got guitar and we got drums. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but the score UI really reminds me of Scratch. You know what? That makes sense. It does look like that. But that's okay. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of testing out all the buttons. So I'm shooting up green squares with my square. And now I got a shield. So now let's remove the tutorial. Oops. Alright, so if I just do this, then the game is over. There's no losing. Infinite walls. Blah. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like this is a Scratch game. But you know what? That's okay. It's definitely like MS Paint art. Nothing wrong with that. It's all cohesive. It goes together. The wall of text at the beginning was a little confusing. We have a score, and I'm not gonna lie, the music is killing my ears, so I'm gonna have to turn it off for now. And I think we saw all we had to see. I think this was definitely a good beginner's game, and I'm guessing that's who made it, was probably a new game dev person, probably a kid or a teenager, which this was a good start. They had an idea, they rolled with it. We were stronger together, even though Square definitely was the strongest. I mean, that was a cheese strat, just constantly shoot the wall up and you were good. But, I mean, overall, pretty simple game. They said there was nothing else to it, so I don't think we need to continue on with it. The only thing I can really say is the music or sound effects, whatever you want to call that, was brutal on the ears. I would say change that or turn it down a little bit. Definitely would help. Gameplay wise, if you're using Scratch, I mean, that was actually really impressive. I know people can make pretty good games in that program. And I mean, it is meant for younger children kind of getting into the whole game dev world. So overall, I think you did a pretty nice work on it. All right, so with that out of the way, it looks like I only have 2 games left on what I was planning on doing. So at this point, I think we'll have time for more games. So if you guys have any recommendations offhand, I can take a look at them. If not, I will keep going through the list of games that I got from people requesting. So we did in my house. So Dungeon Escape is the next one. I submitted one a bit later. Which game is yours, Kevin? And it's kind of hard to tell whose games are what because a lot of people submitted their URL of the rating page. When you submit your URL of the rating page, it doesn't give you like the title of the game or anything. It just gives you a random number. So when I recommend if you try to give your game to somebody else to play, always use the URL of your actual game page. That way they can see whose game it is and what game it is. Have you ever played Die in the Dungeon? I have not played that one. And Stuck on You. If you haven't, I'd really recommend playing it sometime. It's my favorite one, out of which I've played. Okay. So we have Die in the Dungeon and Stuck on You. So I will take a look at those today. But let's try out Dungeon Escape. They don't really have anything on their page. I already downloaded it. So let's extract that. While that's extracting, let's just see if there's anything else on the page. Nope. Click download, get access to the following files. 4-character puzzle adventure. Okay. So we got Dungeon Escape. It's all ready to go. Let's open her up and try it out. The Jam. Oh, play Red Ace by Cosmic Chicken Nugget. Okay, so yeah, I think you actually submitted that one. Cosmic Chicken Nugget. Ace, play it, you will get a cookie. Actually, you won't. I lied. So, yeah, I have yours in there. So I'll put yours in the to-do list. And just so you know, I don't hear any noise from, or noise or music from the game that I have pulled up right now. This game is certainly only from free, or is created only from free assets. Man, talk about dyslexia. All right. This game created by Jan Hansel Kata. So I'm guessing this is probably like Han. Yeah, probably Han Hansel Kata. Used assets, low poly dungeon assets, mini, so all the free assets. That text is really hard on my eyes, to be honest. But that's okay. When it's the different colors, it's actually not too bad, but that silver or white, man, that's kind of painful. All right, let's start her up. Again, I still don't hear any music, so maybe I accidentally muted, but I don't think I did. Anyways, let's see what they say. Welcome. Your job is to activate all 4 pressure plates in spawn room simultaneously. Controls 1, 2, 3, and 4 switch between unlocked characters. E, interact with levers and characters. WSD, classic movement. Space is jump. Left mouse button destroys barrels. One more thing you should know. 1 mistake equals restart. Good luck and have fun. Oh man, that's brutal. Okay, so let's see how this goes. One thing that's kind of hard about these games is there's always a wall of text. They want you to remember a bunch of stuff. And then there's always one mistake and then you're screwed. Abilities: can use levers, can talk with other characters, can pass through white glass. Hey, look, I'm rich. There's potions. It doesn't look like I can do anything. Okay. That was weird. Oh, well, I'm not really sure what just happened there, but we'll try something else. I'll give the game a fair try. It was weird. So I'm hitting 1, 2, 3, 4. None of that did anything. I tried the numpad. I tried the actual keyboard. Nothing's happening. There might just be... Maybe the game's just broken. So let's try this. It's probably more dead ends. I feel like this is a very trolly game. I mean, they already had like a meme troll, so... Typically these ones, if they're not done right, they can be just, you know, not super fun. Again, nothing over here. Maybe these unlock or open up doors or something later on. Guess we'll go this way, see what happens. Okay, so there's... Can't go through there. Alright, so now I'm just like confused as where I'm at. There's like no real landmarks. I'm giving it my all, guys, but this one is just a little too much, I think. One thing I must say is it's actually running really smooth on my machine, and typically I have a potato machine, and, you know, it doesn't run 3D graphics. Oh, look at that. I just picked up a hand and an axe. But anyways, yeah, they must have optimized the game fairly well, or they just have like really low graphic settings or something. But yeah, I think overall this has probably been one of the best running 3D games. So I picked that hand up and can't seem to find my way out of here. I'm stuck. Where am I? Ah! So there's nothing this way. It honestly feels like I'm just walking in like a big loop. It's like almost impossible to tell where you're at in this game. Okay, so I can't do anything there. Still can't switch between characters. Oh my gosh, where do I go? Okay, cool. Whew. I found the beginning again. Maybe I can break these guys now? No? Okay, so this room is open now. So this looks like an angry guy, and I feel like he's gonna kill me immediately, but... Okay, cool. So that didn't hurt us. You found it, so now we have to find my friends quickly so we can get out of here. Okay, so now we have... Oh, I was playing as the ghost, so that's what that means. So he's a little empty on the inside. Wooden barrels as a springboard? Not quite sure what that means. Oh, man. I think I'm to the point where I might just have to stop because this is just confusing. Okay, so we got like Mario cubes going. We got like a playhouse situation. Can't do anything with those. Nothing with that. Can't chop. Interact doesn't do anything. Alright, so looks like I can delete some of the barrels. Oh, man. You know, guys, I don't want to be too rough on the game because it looks like there's a lot going on, but I mean, even for like the theme of like stronger together, I'm not 100% seeing it yet. I think it would make more sense once you start unlocking the other characters. But so far, the game is just so confusing and hard to play. It's just a little too much, a little overwhelming. If you had more time, it probably would turn out better. I'll just try to hit these switches. Let's see what happens. So this guy jumps. Nothing too crazy. Oh, looks like I lost my little woodland friend. I know he jumps, so we'll test this out. And if it doesn't do anything, well, I'm stuck. If this doesn't do anything, then I'll move on to the next game. Oh my. Physics are not working out for me on this. Oop. Yep, that's not happening. So I'm going to quit out of this and move on to the next game. So this was Dungeon Escape. Interesting game. I would recommend trying it out for yourself. Maybe you'll have more time to dig into it and figure it out, but I mean, I spent 12 minutes on that and didn't get anywhere with it. At least I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere with it. And that's one thing that kind of sucks the fun out of a game is if you have no idea what you're doing and see no player feedback, then it just makes it that much harder to know what's going on for the player, and then they feel lost, they feel confused, and then at that point, it's no longer really that fun for them. So let's move on to the last one of the to-do list, and then I'll move on to the additional games. So this is Orbiter by Tactical Banana. NB. The health bar at the top indicates how many asteroids you let get past you and damage done to its varies on the size of the asteroid. Story, tons of asteroids are rushing towards your solar system. Help with with the help of your moons. You must destroy them before you demolish every planet. Collect your moons and use them to smash the asteroids apart. Instructions. This is an endless side scroller where the aim is to stop as many asteroids as possible. Pick up the silver moons and use them to destroy the fiery asteroids. WSD to move the keys. Okay. We'll do the in-browser version. It's an endless game, so once I die, if it's not too quick, then I'll just go on to the next one. Art, gameplay, music by Tactical Banana. I like the scrolling effect. UI's pretty simple, solid. Music is a little brutal on the ear. It's a very bassy bump, 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 bump. Tons of asteroids are rushing towards your solar system. Destroy them all. Collect your moons and use them to smash the asteroids apart. So that's a moon. That's another moon. Okay, so, oh man. A little wonky to control, but, you know, that's okay. I didn't know Earth had this many moons. Oh, take that. It's so, the collision detection on like picking up the moon is like very precise. Okay. I don't think there was much else to that. You just pick up moons and you try to use your moons to destroy the asteroids. And honestly, that music is just too much on my ears. And if you don't believe me, try it out and just try it. You'll make your ears hurt, especially if you're wearing headphones. I do like the art on it, and the Stronger Together worked pretty well. The collecting the moons, it's your solar system, you're bringing it all together. The more you have, the stronger you are. It makes sense, and it's the main mechanic of the game, so they did a good job there. So the next one was the Cosmic Chicken Nugget. So we'll bring this one up. So Cosmic Chicken Nugget Red Ace. And after this one, Stuck on You by Kevin Hoffman will be the one that I try to find. So this was a submission for the Brackeys Game Jam made in just under 2 days. Oh, wow. Congratulations on only doing 2 days. Hello there, pilot. Do you have what it takes to be Red Ace? Use your talent and skill to save Dr. Bon Hertz and work together with him to save the day. Destroy planes, dodge bombs, and use your special special power to destroy the bosses in the game. Windows, download the game, extract all the files and play, download. So we'll try the in-game browser, see what that does. Alright, so we have a nice title screen going. I like the parallax effect that you got going. Nice, clean art style, pixel art. I don't know if you made that yourself or if it's just the font. So we use this to move, and then we gotta shoot. Your mission is to save Dr. Bon Hertz. Okay, got it. My name is Red Ace. So it's a nice little side scroller. Pixel art is all very consistent, and you can tell exactly what everything is. It looks good. I don't hear any sound effects, so maybe that's WebGL again. Uh-oh. So we got like the big blimp. I don't know if I'm hurting the blimp or if I'm just dodging it, but do I have to shoot the balloon? Okay, yeah, it just blew up. I wasn't getting any feedback on that, but I mean, if you did this in 2 days, that's still really impressive. Sounds good. And Daniel, will you play my game? You know, I will if you let me know what game it is. Yeah. Go forward. Oh, okay. Sorry. Did not realize that's what you had to do. The doctor has joined you on your plane. Hello, I equipped my station with a power-up. Press space to use and we'll give you a speed boost. If we don't work if we work together, we can take down this tank. Oh, I can hold shoot too. That's nice. I was clicking, and that's always a pain when you have these like endless shooters. Bop 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 bump. Here we go, taking them all on. Oh man, I went straight into that. Do I have to restart all the way from the beginning? I hope not. Oh, I do. No. That sucks. But, you know, if you did this all in 2 days, it makes sense. Bop, bop, bop it up. Here we go. Man, taking damage all over the place. What happens? Maybe I just getting impatient. There we go. Took him out. Just try to... Oop, no. I'm going to have to say that this is pretty fun, but I'm going to stop playing here. Mainly because this is a 2D side-scroller. And you see what's going on. We saw that you do get like a power-up when you meet the doctor. So you get stronger when you're together. So you met the theme. You did this all in 2 days, which is impressive. All the art is consistent and matches together. It looks decent. You can tell what everything is. So overall, nice work on this. So let's move on to Stuck on You. So I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Feel free to ask questions or anything, and I try to, especially with the developers here, I try to ask questions when I can, if I can think of anything to ask. I mean, especially with that one, you did it in 2 days. I mean, that's pretty impressive, especially just getting that many art assets into it. Kind of makes me wonder what program you used to do that. I'm guessing Unity. Looks like, yeah, probably this one, Kevin Hoffman. Synopsis. You control two friends that can't seem to get away from each other. While some paths may be traveled alone, others can only be taken with the strength of a friend. As the road ahead becomes more challenging, remember to take us or use all of the lessons learned along the way. Keyboard control. Oh, you have gamepad controls. Awesome. Already get like 10 plus points from me on that. So we got left stick, toggle split is the south button, and rotate is the left trigger, and right triggers. Okay. Was designed and developed by Kevin, and with the theme. Okay. So it looks like you use sound effects, pre-made sound effects, keyboard icons from font. Awesome. Okay. So a couple assets weren't made by you. That's fine. As long as you use them well, then that's all that really matters. Jurassic Puzzle. Okay. So I'll try to remember that one. It's in the chat, so I can just scroll back through if it ever gets too far away. So we have the joystick. All right. So now we can split and then rotate. So we do that. Oh, we gotta switch again. Go through here. Bada bing, bada boom. This is pretty nice. And then we gotta switch again. Oh no, there we go. Gotta rotate. Come on, you can make it. And go through here. I gotta try to swing him around. There we go. Go around, you can make it. So what I'm gonna do is this. See if I can squeeze him around that way. Oh, you almost had it. There we go. Oh yeah, you can merge together. I forgot about that. But don't need to. We did it. Thanks for playing. Oh, that was it? I was hoping for more, to be honest. Because this was actually pretty fun. Puzzling. Stuck together. Stronger together. They all work together. Yep, it's a little bit too hard. Okay. Gamepad should work, but it didn't get to include those instructions in game. You might have reference to controls below the game. I spent about half the week on movement and didn't have much time for puzzle. Happy to answer any questions. Are you planning on making this any longer? Because I really like the idea of this. And the controls actually worked really well. Very, very smooth and responsive. And only thing I would probably say that could make the game like more appealing would be visuals. Music wise, so far the music has been like, it's the same song looping over and over again. It's calming. It's one of those things that won't really stick with me though. Most games don't have that kind of like staying power though with music. But I mean, if you think of like a game like Portals, the puzzle, even though it's like a puzzle game, you still got like some crazy bops that go with it that stick with it, and you can hum it later on in the day, and you don't sound crazy for doing it. Yeah, I'm going to keep working on it, and I'm glad you got to try a gamepad. Yeah, me too. I always enjoy using gamepads for these games. I've just always, for my own personal opinion, I prefer gamepads. I always have a hard time using keyboard and mouse. My hands just cramp up too much, especially when all the keys are clustered around the movement buttons. WSD is nice for just movement, but when you try to throw in like E, F, G and all that to do all your other actions, then it's just a little too much for me. But I'm glad to see that you're going to keep working on it. So we got Stuck on You. We did that. We did the Mr. Chicken Nuggets game, which that was also fun. I like 2D side-scroller shooters. That could be a mobile game, to be honest. So I think that could be something that you could look into doing. And then we have Jurassic Puzzles. So let's check that one out. Jurassic Puzzles. And just for those who haven't like ever watched my streams or anything before, I always after I do this like stream, after I do the stream, I try to the day afterwards do all the reviews and ratings, because I try to write up a full-on like report of what I've seen, and I try to hit all the categories, and if there's like stuff that I've seen that could like potentially be fixed, that are like simple things like sprite tearing, there's easy fixes out there for that issue, or maybe like a weird clunky movement control. I try to say like, okay, well, I know this player controller typically works with like Unity or whatever, so I try to go that route. That way I'm giving actual not positive, but critical guidance, I guess would be the best way of saying it. Sounds good. I do have the name of my game up on the screen if you're curious. It's a twin stick shooter. You can use a gamepad or the keyboard and mouse. To use the gamepad though, you have to, on the title screen, go to options and change it from there, because you can't get to the options in game. I didn't get a chance to incorporate that. It's just one of those like improvements that really needed to be done, but I didn't have enough time to do it. So I think, yeah, this one is the Brackeys game. Daniel, okay, so yeah, this is Daniel's game. I just wanted to make sure I was looking at the right one. A evil factory is causing pollution and creating dangerous weapons. And this is harming both humans and animals. They must work together to destroy that factory, but first, they must solve some puzzles to get in. And I believe I do have inside of my description a link to my game as well. So if you want to find it that way, you can. So let's get back to Daniel's Jurassic Puzzles. I already like the title, and dinosaurs are always fun. So let's see how this turns out. Oh, boo, boo, boo. All right, you got nice art. Oh, cool. And I can move around as the kid. Can I get eaten? Nope. Standing on the dinosaur. Okay. Rawr. Oh, now the dinosaur's on the kid. Hello. Okay. One thing I could say is this art's a little fuzzy. So maybe I'm guessing you probably just took like a snippet of like a sprite and then put colliders around it. Makes sense. I think we've all done something like that before. So let's see if what happens with the boy. He can stand here. Can the dinosaur stand on it? I'm not sure if you use the new input system in Unity, but it can also detect the device, so it will pick up keyboard or gamepad. Reach out if you need any help with that. I use the new user input, but I actually have it check for like which input you're using. So I had separate programs or separate code for the controls of the gamepad and the mouse and keyboard, because with the mouse you had to use a mouse input to get the position of the mouse versus like the gamepad twin sticks, because you have to use left stick for movement, right stick for shooting, and they just didn't cooperate well together. So I have a variable in there that changes between gamepad or mouse. Okay, so maybe I can do... Oh, no! So I think I need to get the dinosaur over here on the platform first. And then I can get the kid to run over, jump on his head. That didn't work. Oh no, I'm getting like stuck on the platform. So what I need to do is jump with the dinosaur and jump with the kid, and then I can move him over. Oh no, no, no. All right, there we go. We did it. Nice. So we beat the puzzle. The music actually reminds me of Banjo-Tooie in the dinosaur world. Got it. I'm going to check it out with DualShock. I have not tried it with DualShock. I've used a Logitech gamepad and it worked fine, and an Xbox controller. So I'm hoping it works with PlayStation. I know PlayStation does tend to have issues with the user input system sometimes. Dinosaur can kick the box and break glass doors. Kick it? So I'm guessing I got to get the kid to move it over first. Maybe I broke the physics of it. There we go. So now the kid can run around. The physics is very strange on this, to be honest. But you know what? That's okay. Oh no, I screwed up. I need to figure out a way to get these boxes apart. You know what? I'll just stand on it with the kid. I should be fine. And then I just kick. Nope, that's not gonna work. Come on, box, move out of the way. Come on. Ah. There we go. Oh, come on. Is it like stuck now? Let's try to do what we did earlier. Move this one back. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Professional. What's going on? I'm like stuck. Is it because the box was in the way? Okay. There's so many things that I'm so confused about at times. Oh no, we got two buttons. We got the big dinosaur button, and then we got this button. All right, so everything has to do with the dinosaur. Boop. All right, so I did that. Dinosaur is not able to jump high enough, though. So what can I do? Maybe I have to jump off the box. Oh no. I wish he just jumped a little bit higher. No. I'm gonna restart. Okay, I need to get both of them to stand on it. Gotta jump off the box. And I think that'll work. Then I move the kid. Nope. I need to move the dinosaur. And then I hold that there. Oop, no, no. Hold that there. And then I should be able to, if I can get it. There we go. And then I move this off. Alright, so now I should be able to, if I put him here, what happens? What if I kick it? Oh no, did I screw it up? I might have, I don't know. Okay, so the kid is good. I should be able to jump out of here. And then he should be able to, hopefully he doesn't die. Okay, cool. Interesting. All right, so you are really smart. Thank you. I appreciate that. So far, the puzzles have been fairly straightforward, I would say. I mean, you give us the full picture and we can see what's going on. I think the hardest part of this game so far has just been the controls, because the game just has like weird physics. And with that being said, I don't want to go too far in these games. I always like to give a chance to not show off all the puzzles. And I see it's 10:40 right now, so I think I have enough time to do a couple more games, but just like first impressions, I'm going to say pixel art, or not pixel art, but just sprite art that you have looks nice. I really like the dinosaur art. Controls were a little difficult to like wrap my head around, getting used to them. The puzzle elements, they were, I would say they're really good for a game jam, because a game jam, you don't want too hard of puzzles. You don't want to make a game that's too hard. People will get frustrated and then they just leave. This was like the right balance of difficulty. People were able to figure it out. At least I was able to figure it out fairly quickly. It was just then executing, solving the puzzle. And people were saying it's real hard. I think the main thing was just the fact of like the controls, because it has really heavy, wonky controls, especially when you touch or collide with like walls and stuff, which I'm guessing is just like a ground check is causing your velocity to be instantly canceled out. And that happens a lot. So maybe something like that should be looked into. If you're in the air and you're touching objects on the side, maybe don't cancel out the momentum of your character, only when they actually touch the ground. But with that being said, I think I am going to look at the list of other games and see what we have. There's Collaborate. I don't know which one this one is. Give me 1 minute while I'm looking up games. Ragnarok. We'll see how this one turns out. Looks like a 3D puzzle game, so I'm going to download it, start it downloading, and once it starts extracting, and then I'll go over the game page. That way we can fill the time a little bit. Let's see. The game just finished, so I'm going to extract it. Hopefully this doesn't kill my computer. Okay, that's extracting. Ragnarok doesn't say by who. Oh, there we go. Eric Thonius Games. Cool. I hope you have a fun time playing the game. It's 2-player, so make sure you have a friend with you. We hit the theme in 2 different areas. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so it's a two-player game. Right now, I don't have anyone to do the two players, but maybe tomorrow, me and my fiance can try it out. I think that might be the best option for it. So with that being said, I am going to move on to another game, but I'll at least have this one ready to go for the next time. We'll grab this guy here. I guess not Google it, but throw it up here. To get her. I get it. To get her. All right. Sorry, that was bad. Let's try this out. To Get Her is a short stealth game set in some restaurants where you play as a girl who tries to stay unseen while completing a quest. This game is made for Brackeys Game Jam 2021.1. Okay. It looks like we can play it in browser. Got some cool looking pixel art. And that's one thing you'll notice about most Game Jam games is they're almost all pixel art. Okay, so no sounds, but I like the little suit. Kind of looks like Hitman, to be honest. This game was made by Barrow Games. Barrow Games consists of two people, Robin Walsh and Benjamin Winkler. If you want, you can check out our YouTube channel, Barrow Games. Start the game. Press space to continue. I'm going to do some terrible voices here. Hey, come here. Let's see. I saw you ate all of our ingredients. You are not getting into trouble if you give them back. Outside of ours, there is luckily another restaurant. You can try to obtain the ingredients from them. Just be cautious about the waiters there. I think they could not like what you are doing. Just for training purposes, try to get out of our restaurant. But try not to get spotted. If you're in the red cone of guard, they can see you. Be aware, the black area, here they can catch you. If they catch you, you will respawn. Here is a shopping list. Return to me when you have all the ingredients. Good luck. So it looks like we need a potato, some cheese, a tomato, and something else. Can I get it off the cutting board? Nope. No. Hitman's coming after me. All right, noobs. Watch this. Pro strats. Vroom. Yeah. Oh, nope, that caught me. Okay, so I think I have a general idea of how to achieve this. It looks like I'm just going this way. This guy is a dingus. He's not going to see me walk behind him. What a fool. So I guess we're just trying to get out of here, huh? So we'll go out this way. Vroom. All right, so big empty world. That's okay. So even though they catch you in the red cone, you can still get away. So I think you could technically use that to your advantage. Hey, they chased me outside of the restaurant. I'm just a chef, but checking the things out. Unfair. They saw my toes. Yeah, come on out here. Come on out here. Keep chasing me. Oh, no. I'm going to try to speed strats around. Nope. Okay, there we go. We got a better cycle that time. We'll be good. See, sometimes just brute forcing it is the way to go. Except for that. I'm going to go this. Man, they like instant see ya. How do they know where I'm at? Okay, I got some cabbage. Some cabbage. All right, I think I'm good for this area. I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see what else we can do. Man, that was a lot of angry hitman. Man. Whew. All right, so what else do we need? Some cheese? I got some cheese. They need to be stronger to get her. So funny. It's kind of crazy that they follow you for so long. Is there anything else over here? Or did I just like totally corner myself? Oh no! He cut me off. What a nerd. A lot of angry hitmans. I should call them the hitmans. You know, there must be something else in here. Can I use the arrow keys? Yeah, there we go. My hand was cramping up. Man, they just saw my booty and they just had to chase me down. I think I gotta get to the kitchen. They like you can sneak around them. I'm obviously I'm just kind of like trying to brute force it, go as quick as possible. But even still, like their movement's a little random as far as I can tell. Especially once they spot you, because then they just like have constant cone towards you. Oh man, that was brutal. Yeah, like that. They all just like snapped on me. Get out of here. You know what? Let's go back to the other building, see if we can get in trouble there. It's like they know. They're like, she's coming. All right, cool. Oh man, they're so brutal. See if I can lose them around this furniture. No, 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 no. There's got to be a way to get inside of the kitchen. All right, I gotta train them. This is all my years of Call of Duty Zombies put to practice right now. All right, we're in the kitchen. We're in the kitchen, guys. Woo. Can I steal their pots of peas and carrots? Doesn't look like it. No, 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 no! I'm so close. Oh man, they saw me through the object. That's not fair. Okay, we got it this time. We got it. Oh. I might have to like lure them out because it's like their line of sight isn't blocked by objects all the time. I'm not... Oh, there is something up there. It's like a cake. I need cake. I'm a fat chef. Alright, how can I do this? It feels like the sight cone is just a little too brutal for this. Because there's like no real strategy at times. You're just kind of getting lucky if you make it through. So with that being said, I think we need to move on to the next game. But if you like these little stealth action games, this could be a fun one for you. I mean, the art looks nice. The music is kind of annoying. It's just the same track over and over again. And kind of brutal on the ear, to be honest. Let's see. What else? The gameplay loop seems to work fine for the most part, except for the sight cones of the hitmen. They're not that generous. They're I think they're a little broken, but that's okay. We did that one. Let's see what this game is. Nope, that's not the right one. Orbiter Square Up. What is this? I think I found another game for us to try out. I really want to end on that like one really fun game that we can all enjoy. Let's see. This might be it. Looks like a puzzle platformer. Note, there may be some issue, characters not switching correctly or gravity not changing on time. If you're experiencing these, download it rather than playing in browser. Humble 2D puzzle platformer created in 7 days for the Brackeys Game Jam. Special thanks to Nixia for creating the music and just anyone who helped me play test or work. Okay, cool. So he's doing all of his credits. We'll go full screen. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. See, the music is sounding pretty good, but it's a little quiet. Use the arrow keys to move up to jump and Z to swap characters. Ah, man. Okay, so I'm able to swap. So we got a positive and negative. Oh. Okay, so you can do a double jump. Click jam to refresh your double jump. Oh. You know, this is like what is it, Gravity Guy or Gravity Run? That was back in the day on like Kiwi Ninja. Okay, cool. Press buttons to open gates. Ah. Oh man, that's so close. The controls are slightly wonky, but you know what? That's okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, this is pretty solid, I gotta say. No! Man. How do I do this? I gotta be quick, huh? Oh, yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so we'll do some... Oh, man. I just totally sucked. Okay. Do a run and jump and got another one. Bada bing, bada boom. Now let's switch over to this guy. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I gotta remember that you have to like double tap him. Okay, cool. So we got that. Bada bing. And we got it. The puzzles are nice. I mean, so far I've kind of just gotten lucky with it. I think I have to do a lot with this guy on this one. Uh-oh. Oh no, those are spikes. No. So you know what? I'm going to start with him first because I feel like this is going to be the hard part of the level. It's always good to kind of do like the most difficult areas first, especially that. Oof. You have to like tap it so quick and it's not always like super responsive, which I mean, they did mention that momentum carries you. I killed the positive guy. No. All right, let's see if doing like quick double taps. Nope. Okay, there we go. So I should be able to land there. Land on this one. No, 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 no. Yeah, I definitely have to go with this guy first. I'm not going to waste time with the white blocks until I get this one. Oh man, that momentum you get carried with is just brutal with it. Okay, I know I can do this. No, 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 no. I thought I could do it, but I couldn't. I do like the music on this though a lot. So, Nixia, nice work. I like the looks of the game too. They're simple, but it's not like overly simple. You got some depth to the back. It's not just one flat background. You have odd shapes inside of it. It matches the front sprites that you're working with. So overall, pretty nice work. I'm just going to chalk this up to me sucking at the game, but it might have to just be because of the gravity situation. kind of makes me wonder how many levels there are in this. Ah, what? No. Okay. I'll give this 3 more tries. So this is try number 1. Okay, try number 1, fail. Try number 2. If I don't get this, then I got 1 more. 3 strikes and I'm out. And crap. Okay, so 1 more. Whoosh. That did not work. Was that strike 2? No, that was strike 3. That was strike 3. So I got to quit out of that. So Square Up by BXG. This was a fun platformer. I love the gravity mechanic. Stronger Together. It makes sense because you're doing puzzle elements based off of the characters. They have to work together to get to the end. It's kind of like magnetic theme as well. So attraction, it makes sense. So theme-wise, it works good. Overall, the looks of the game is cohesive. Looks nice. The music is good, even though it's only 1 song. You got sound effects when you jump. You got sound effects when you die. Switching gravity, switching between characters. You get their own effects. So overall, very, very solid entry. All right, let's, you know what? It's been a while since I've done something like this. So let's go into the submissions and let's just try a random one. We'll just randomly scroll down through and let's see if there's one that looks funny or crazy or something along those lines. Doge Rangers. You have to find all the dogs to save the city, but they are too distracted. This minigame was made by me and my wife. Okay, so I'm going to leave it up to the guys in chat. What do you want me to see me play? Poopy Monkey or Doge Rangers? Want to play mine? Evan Held. Evan, which game is yours? Poopy Monkey. You know what? Chat has spoken. Poopy Monkey has been selected. And after that, I will play Evan's game, and that will be the last game for tonight. I am really curious about this because, you know, Poopy and Monkey. Commune. Okay, so after Poopy Monkey, we will play Commune. Poopy Monkey for the win. Yes. You know, sometimes you just have to randomly go through a list of these and just try to find the most hilarious looking one. Pup alarm. Okay. Random comments. We'll go with it. Poopy Monkey. I never thought I would be playing a game called Poopy Monkey, to be honest. I hope it delivers, because if there's no monkeys and there's no poop, then I'll be highly disappointed. Alright, so looks like it's ready to go. All nice and extracted. Poopy Monkey. You know, they missed a golden opportunity to make the game icon a churd. The poop emoji. They got the Kirby music. Do, 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 do. All right, here we go. Design manager coding Abby Wabby or Abby Wavy. I don't know. Special thanks to Tutty Pie Studios and Music YouTube. Okay, so looks like we're playing Poopy Monkey, and you know, I'm already in love with the game because this picture of this dog kind of reminds me of our dog Tuna. So how to play. Rules: you are spawned in a weird jungle as a little monkey. In order to complete the game, you need to find your 2 babies and get out of the jungle together. Our talk header. The more babies you have, the less jump power you have. In order to pass small obstacles, So your babies make you stronger. Level 1, you are in a jungle, your jump power is 9. Level 2, you found your first baby, and now you're looking for the second in a lonely desert. Your jump power is 8. Level 3, you find your second baby, and now you're looking for a way out. You are in hell. Your jump power is 7. Oh, man. Okay. Jump and poop. What has my life come to be playing this? Can I step in it? What do I do? Man, he's got rocket turds. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like instant respawning. Is it because I'm touching the ground? Oh my god, hitting the walls kills you? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I think the whole idea is the like Flappy Bird. But I'm stuck on the Flappy Poo. Abby Wabby, Abby Wabby Doodle. Oh man. Okay, so definitely a Flappy Bird clone, but very, very weird. All right, let's see if we can make it through the first level, and then we'll go from there. Oh my god, it's so difficult because you just get like weird momentum. Oh no, someone died here. That's brutal. I feel like they just had like random pixel art assets and they're just like, all right, time. Oh god, no, not again. They just like made it so they could slap the world together. So I bounced off the head. Oh, so sometimes it doesn't kill you and sometimes it does. I'll give this the one more college try if it doesn't go well, and then I'll move on to Evan's game. I like the monkey pose, but I feel like they needed animations for this. Oh man. Here we go. We gotta be getting close. Bum 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 bum. All right, I gotta go this way. Oh man, I can't. My poop is in the way. Do I gotta go up? No, 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 no. Oh. This is probably the best game in the jam. Oh wow, dude, you're 11 subs away from 300. Early congrats. Thanks, Muffins. I didn't know you were here. Thanks for joining. Honestly, I think you peaked. Just join the stream and see this. Donkey Kong ain't got nothing on this guy. It's so true though. Uh-oh, I think I broke it. I can't jump anymore. Okay, there we go. But now I just like rocketed into the sky. Let's see if there's like special areas you can go to. Let's see how many dukes we can get before the game crashes. There's just too many. Too many, the game is gonna crash eventually. The screen is shaking like crazy. No. You know what? This is actually like a soft lock though, because now I won't be able to go down, and now you're stuck up here. Is anyone hungry for some Dairy Queen ice cream now? This is the most cursed image I've ever seen. You know what's even better is the music to this is the Kirby like oh crap, Kirby race music, I think. It was, I know it was on the Super Nintendo version, but that's the music they have playing for this. It looks like I'm gonna leave it with this. I don't want this to be a metaphor for the game because it's not a pile of crap. It's actually very entertaining. I got a lot of laughs out of it. I mean, it's a Flappy Bird clone, and the stronger together. I honestly, honestly can't get past the first level, so I didn't get to see the theme come into play. But you said the jump power gets ruined when you have more babies on you, which, I mean, yeah, they weigh you down, they make you fatter, so that makes sense. But now, yeah, we're just duking through the sky. So with this being all said and done, it is time to exit out of this. Quit. All right. And Evan has been ever so patient, so we need to get to his game. Commune. I'm sure I'm butchering that name. Commune. Uh-oh. Crap. Is it a visual novel? Hey, Evan, which one is it? Don't get your hopes up. It's no Poopy Monkey. You know what? I think Poopy Monkey was a very high point of the stream, but now we need something to cleanse our palate. We need a nice, solid game to bring us back down to earth. The version that works. Which is it? This game? By Espresso Jet. I just want to make sure I'm playing the right one. Okay, so I think this one might be it. Unfortunately, my submission upload will not run. Oh well, life goes on. However, please play the game here. The version that works. Okay. The version has no additional modifications after the Brackeys 2021 deadline. This was a hard lesson for me, but I still eager to share my work. A commune. To talk together intensely and intimately interchange thoughts or feelings. Stronger together. Change the course of community. Unite them, make obscure dialogue decisions that changes attitudes of others, love languages, learn how each unique individual responds to your attention. Moods, spreads. Individuals talk to each other. You know what? It just feels like I read a dictionary and I actually learned something. So let's go to the version that works and try it out. That's me. There's a delay in the chat. Yeah, sorry about that. It's usually like what? 5 to 15 second delay from what I say versus to what you guys can hear. So it looks like there's a download version and also a in-browser version. So let's do the in-browser. If it doesn't work, we'll do the download version. And this will be the last game for the night. So let's see how this turns out. Oh, okay. So it's a mobile game. So it looks like we want to bump. It looks like I like the sound. So we want to start bump. Hello there. Would you like to begin the game? I would love that. Thank you. Yay, I hope you enjoy your time. Press anything to continue. Achieve unity. Triangle was here. So do I talk to this guy? How do you know if I'm making the right choice? There's no such thing as the right. Just lots of choices. How do you know if you make the wrong one? Maybe the universe gives you a sign. I'm going to say there's no such thing as right, just lots of choices. Uh-oh, looks like I made him angry. Yeah, the delay is why most people watch on Twitch, but personally, I like watching these streams on YouTube. I've never done Twitch. I've watched a couple people on Twitch before, but you know, it was just never really my scene. I was always a YouTube kind of person. There's nothing to do. Well, not with that attitude, there isn't. Of course there is. We could go on a hike or play a game. That's okay. Doing nothing is good for us sometimes. Maybe it's not so bad. So I think we're just trying to get people to like us. I can't wait to go camping again soon. I know you love it, but geez, that stuff is not for me. Nice. Do you already have a trip planned? That's cool. I didn't know you liked that stuff. Didn't I tell you about my trip a few weeks ago? How was I supposed to know that, purple square? I didn't talk to you a few weeks ago. I don't mind. I just felt bad for making them wait. No, it's no big deal. Yeah, what you'll find is if you actually stick with the streams that I do and stuff, I'm pretty easygoing. We're all here to just have fun and learn and pretty much just talk with each other and figure out what's going on. They won't stop yelling at each other. I know, it's your fault. Oh wait, no, I know it's not your fault. You're okay, don't worry. You can always come to me instead. Thanks, that's really good to know. Alright, so we need to come up with some voices for these. Like orange guy. Let's see, what's pink square? No, we gotta talk to blue square? Who am I talking to? Orange, okay, we gotta talk to Dorito. And Dorito always feels like the intense kind of character. So let's go with that. This place is boring. Have you tried maybe talking to someone new? That's just life sometimes. See that graffiti over there? Go figure out what it says. Have you tried making some... No, that one seems boring. Who likes talking to new people? That's just life sometimes. See that graffiti over there? Go figure out what it says. What? Oh yeah, okay. Purple square looks like it'd be Grandma Funk. I will make it, this square will be Grandma Funk. Okay. Now that... Oh, God. I gotta figure out how I did that voice. Now that's just us. I wonder if you could give me some advice. Wow, that's a compliment, I suppose. Me? Why? No, I don't do advice. Which one do we get? Which one do we do? I wonder if you can give me some advice. Oh, wow, that's a compliment, I suppose. Well, it's not an insult. Well, it's not an insult. Well, that's for sure. Communion. Oh my, it just gets larger and larger. I don't even know what I did, to be honest. I'm really confused. It's interesting because there's so many dialogue options, which that is really impressive in a week on its own. I tried to do a dialogue system before, and it almost killed my soul. Why is Grandma Funk... She's a spy. Duh. She's not going to be Gru all the time. I could do the what is it, the Roz voice? I could try to do that. Mr. Lazowski. Okay. Nothing I do makes any difference. Don't say that. Your presence is absolutely noted. Well, we all feel like that, son. Don't say that. Your presence is absolutely noted. Well, we all feel like that sometimes. You might be surprised how much you affect people. Let's go with that. That usually makes people feel better. You never know. You might be someone's shining star, because guess what? He's a star. Really? Really? All I want is to know that I'm reaching people. Hey, look, we made the star really, really happy. And now I just killed him. My bad. We got to achieve unity. We gotta talk to the pink Dorito. There's nothing to do. Well, not with that attitude, there isn't. Of course there is. We could go on a hike or play a game. Let's try this one again. Huh, maybe it's not so bad. So it looks like it's possible that they overlap each other with the dialogue, which is okay. Maybe this game wants you to get it, the people to like you, so they would give you good deals on furniture and stuff. Oh, wait. Yeah. You know what? If that's the case, then they have me sold on this game right now. I'd feel so flattered if that was the case. Sometimes I don't ever want to get out of bed. That might be depression. So what you say to people that have depression is, that's rough. Yeah, it really is. Thank you for listening. You're on to me. This is an exact copy of Animal Crossing, but with shapes. Shapes crossing. This is pretty cool. I like the concept. You're going around just making people feel better, and I see that there's this percentage up top. When you get people to be happy, it goes up, I think is the idea. So it has like, it's almost like a emotional awareness kind of deal. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stop right here. I like the art already. The art is good. Basic shapes, but then you have that cool like graffiti effect in the background. It kind of has the message of what you're trying to get across. You have a lot of dialogue options. That's super impressive on its own. So congratulations on that aspect. And everything's been cohesive. The music is relaxing. The only thing I could say is I wish you had more tracks or a longer loop of a track, because it does kind of like become repetitive. Oh, okay, so this is the last level. So you know what? We'll finish it out. What do I do when someone is crying? You punch them. Duh. It depends. You comfort them if you like. Well, make them feel better, of course. You're allowed to ask what they want, you know? I didn't know that was an option. He feels like the clueless character, like, oh no. Is everyone looking at me? Some people, yeah. Oh yeah, everyone's looking at you. Are you only playing jam games? Right now I am. I know was it last week? I held a game night where we were playing like Jackbox party games, and I know Mr. Muffins and Jason, they joined in, and also Tiffany, she's my fiance. We all were playing, and it was a lot of fun. So I want to try to hold more of those, and I should actually put a link to my Discord. You know what? I guess I could kind of show it off. I have a Discord where I do announcements for this kind of stuff. And I just call it Seth Funk YouTube, and it's just a small community right now. All of us most of us talk on a regular. A lot of this is just teammates that I work with, and like Mr. Muffins and A-Box. We just met through like Blackthorn Prod's Game Jam, and I think we all have a pretty good time. And yeah, we try to play games together whenever possible, or talk or share stories or whatever when we can. And Evan said he wanted more music and ran out of time. Completely understand that. Our game ended up not being finished. It turned out decent, but I definitely would have liked to have more time to finish it out, which this game is going to be one of my little side projects. I'm taking a break from doing game jams for a while. I'm going to focus more on doing the YouTube and streaming and maybe tutorials and stuff like that. And yay, more game nights. I really want to do another game night because that was pretty fun. I really like those Jackbox party games. But if you guys are curious, I will, if you want to join into my Discord, I will actually do it right now. Create the invites. Let's see. Edit invite link. It will not expire. Never, ever, ever expire. No limits. We'll copy this. And then I will put it inside of the description. And it should automatically update real time. So if you are curious to join, so if you want to like join in on the game nights or like see further stream announcements or anything like that, I do everything inside of this Discord. And Mr. Muffins has really been helping me out with that stuff too. So I know he's pretty on top of things with that. But yeah, with that, that's my shameless self-promotion, I guess. But I think it'd be really cool to have more people join in on the game nights, because last time we only had like us 4, and there was some computer issues and people had to like leave early, and then I know like Tiff and I, we were already tired, so it didn't last very long, but it was still fun while we had it. So we'll close out of that one and we'll finish up this game. Looks like we're at 86%. So that means we're almost done beating this game. There's no reason to keep talking to me, but I like you and I want to get to know you. I've just expressed that I'm not interested. You should stop. You know, they're right. Yo, new friend, what can I do for you? Oh, nothing, sorry. Just wanted to say hi, how are you? Oh, I'm pretty good, thanks for asking. Looks like we got 7% left.
There's nothing better than an efficient, productive day.
I guess so, but it can be really draining for me. Those are such capitalist goals. Oh yeah, I love that feeling. Right, getting stuff done always makes me proud of my... You know, that kind of makes me feel like you're acting fake in this game, though, because you're just saying what makes people happy. But at the same time, that's kind of what you do in real life sometimes, and you know what? That's alright. Let's smack into the box. Hey, thanks for meeting me here. This isn't some kind of intervention, is it? Of course. Did you need something? I don't really understand. Well, I wanted to see how you're doing. I noticed you've been keeping track of everyone's mood lately. Well, I'm certainly paying attention to how they react to me. They seem really unpredictable. It can be hard to identify patterns when we don't know the whole story. Your words really affect the people around you. I don't think that's really my concern. I know. That's what scares me. I'm going to say I know. It's important to acknowledge our impacts on others. Have you been choosing your words for other people or for yourself? There's so much pressure to say the right thing. I mean, everything I say. I just want to make other people happy. Let's go with, there's so much pressure. But there's no right thing. What matters is being truthful. It's okay if it's hard to communicate with others sometimes. It's not that hard. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying as hard as I can. Some people seem impossible to talk to. They've got their own stuff in their heads. Not everyone is going to like you. Their opinions don't matter to me. I know, it's just hard sometimes. Ugh, but why not? Why not? It's part of life. Try not to let that affect your path. Rejection doesn't change your worth, you know. It really hurts, though. I just wish they got to know me first. It's tough to remember that when it happens. I already know how much I'm worth. Do you, though? Do you? Let's see. It's tough to remember that when it happens. Huge respect for Evan. So many dialogue. It's insane what he has here. Can I submit my game for you to play? You sure can, K-Boss. And this is so great. You literally talked about how it feels like you're being artificial and saying things to make them happy. This final sequence calls out on that directly. It's so true. I noticed the irony as soon as I started going through it. The only opinion of you that matters is your own. Do you ever think about if others are supporting you? What do you mean? It's important that people in your life are able to lift you up in return. You're stronger together, you know? Here's the thing. You can't pour from an empty cup. But I have so much to offer. You do, and those around you are grateful. I just want to make sure you're prioritizing yourself sometimes, okay? It's important to me, too. Thanks for checking in on me. Thanks. It doesn't come naturally to me. I'm trying. I know, and I'm doing a lot of good self-care these days. It's important to me, too. Thanks for checking in on me. I'm really proud of you. I have to go now, but I'll see you later, right? I guess so. Bye. Yeah, see you soon. Okay, thanks for your help. You know what? We're gonna say, okay, thanks for your help, because I was appreciative. Anytime. Do something nice for yourself today. And it's time to finish. Oh, hi. Did you enjoy the game? Yes. Okay, so it just loops back through. Cool. I really enjoyed that. That was a really cool game. I'm glad you submitted that to me, and I'm stuck around for trying it out. And let's see. Thanks so much. My partner helped a lot. I'm glad to see that you had someone to help you out with this too. Remember, stronger together. You know what, K-Boss? Can I submit my game? If you're still around, let me know what your game is, and I can try it out. I'll try to do one more game. I know I said that was going to be the last one, but I feel like I have a little more energy left in me. If not, we'll just go to a random game, you know, because that worked out pretty well last time. Because, you know, Poopy Monkey... Those robots look cool, but that's another 3D game, and I'm worried that my machine is just going to, like... band members have a special bond. A great band is more than some people working together. It's highly likely. That feels like a game that would be pretty fun to play on your own, just because you get to listen to the music. So what's your game, K-Boss? Thanks for the playthrough, man. Love your chill demeanor. Yeah, no problem. And I appreciate you just sticking around. Want to play mine? If you guys give me the names of your game, I can find it. Did you tell me what yours was already? I didn't see it in the list. Demon Clef. So you know what, guys? What I'm going to do, because I won't have time to do them all tonight, I'm going to bring up my to-do list. And this is stuff that I've already completed. So we got all of those done. And Silver has submitted. And Way. So we'll look up Way. And I'm going to find these submissions real quick and put them on the list. And that way tomorrow I can play them. Looks like this is, yep, Ways. I'm going to copy this and store it. Okay, so we got that one. And then K-Boss told me it was Demon's Clef. And then Silververse, since you submitted it, I will pull it from the list and then make it so we can play it tomorrow, okay? Comball Nations by... So I'm going to put that on my to-do list, and that will be another one for tomorrow. So we got those two for tomorrow, and for today, we have. Let me pull it up. Looks like I lost it already. Demon Clef. Here we go. I lost our team, sorry. When you are live streaming tomorrow, I typically start my streams at 9 p.m. GMT-5 time zone. So to give reference, right now it is 11:32 p.m. where I am. So whatever time zone that you are, 2.5 hours before that, and that's when I'll be starting. And I'll actually type that in chat. 9 p.m. GMT-5 time zone. So let's do this. Oh, cool. It looks like it's a music game, and Demon Clef makes sense. Yeah, no problem, Daniel. So let's get on to this one. Demon Clef. You hear a voice. Gather them. You will be stronger together. Playing with sound on is recommended. If you cannot hear sound in WebGL, make sure to click in the game window. Controls, WSD, or arrow keys to move and play notes. Space to jump. All music, art, and code, original work created for this game, were made during the Brackeys Game Jam 2021. I already really like the looks of the game too. It's a simple art style, at least it looks simple, but it's unique looking too. So what we're going to do is run the game. If it doesn't work in WebGL, I'll do the download version, but we've had pretty good luck so far with WebGL. Thank you, dude. I'll be here 9 p.m. tomorrow. Sounds good. And if I have the game listed, but if I don't get to it right away, let me know, and I'll try to like push it ahead on the list. All right, music sounds good already. I'm gonna go full screen so all that random text crap goes away. Oh yeah, I like that jump. You get like a really cool whoosh sound. Sorry about this. I have just random generic music playing. I don't have the game music playing for you. I do that because of like copyright issues with YouTube. I mean, if like that one game that I played earlier, the Poopy Monkey, they had Kirby music, I would have been instantly copy strike, and then the stream would have been over. So that's why I do that. So let's go to this door. I was really looking forward to that like boss stuff that you had going. So we got some cool platforming. Is this the boss music? All right, looks like it's the boss. All right, so it looks like I gotta play it, huh? Is it just play it as fast as possible? That was cool. I like those kinds. I like these kinds of games. It's all original music. We made it during the jam. That's awesome, dude. I must bring them together. So he's our demon drummer, I'm guessing. Who is this going to be, our singer? We're rocking. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Is it Brutal Legends? The Jack Black game. Definitely kind of has that vibe to it. It's like, yeah, you're rocking out, you're saving the world with music. All right, this is an eyeball. It's interesting because like you have like these heavy chords being played while they're doing this like intro of it, but then you do like the guitar and it sounds so sweet, like so sick. Oh, I screwed up. Oh man, I guess I'm misreading it. Down, left, up, right, down, left, down, left. Down, down. The character art is really cool. Yeah, I dig the little hair flick. Boom, 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 boom. The staff that you have up here and that like the treble. Oh man, that looks sweet. I must bring them together. I'm gonna have to start saying that this might be one of those like hidden gems of the jam, just because of the music. It's really getting me. The art style is really unique and like slick. I mean, honestly, you could have probably gotten away with not having to do like the platformer section. Could have just did straight up like the music stuff, and it would have been just as good. Hey, we're getting a sweet flute player. The design concept is awesome. Thanks, really appreciate it. You know what? This is cool. I like it when everyone is like complimenting each other and letting each other know what's going on. Playing the music back reminds me of so much of Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda, or even like Wind Waker when you have the musical instruments that you're playing. But we all know the monkey game was the real gem of the game. It's so true. It's so hard to beat poop jokes, you know? And you have the monkey giving you the point. Oh man, now we got like demonic powers because we rocked so hard. All right, time to rock it. That was a sweet riff to it. Game of the Year edition. Yo, that was awesome, dude. K-Boss, code, sound was Sam Tudor, and then art was Boisterous Nature. I highly recommend trying this one out, specifically for the music. It was really cool. Very well done with the concept. Stronger together. I mean, you brought it home with the little rift at the end, so very nice work here. I feel like this was an awesome game to end on. Thank you for that. So, with all that being said, guys, I'm going to have to start saying thank you for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you. And I really enjoy that we all talked in the chat and everyone seemed to be having a good time. To be honest, my game is totally weak compared to you know what? Even if you think your game is weak, there can be so much fun had in games that you wouldn't really expect. Like that Flappy Bird game. If I was honestly trying to play that seriously, it would have been a snooze fest. But since I was goofing around with it, just having all the fun, pooping everywhere, seeing if I could crash the game, stacking piles of poop, that is what makes it fun. Anyone who liked the stream should join the Discord server. We have a great time. Yeah, listen to Mr. Muffins. He knows what he's talking about. Legit dude. And honestly, like, we've been trying to do like the game nights and everything, and with that, I mean, it's a free game to play if you have time over like the weekends or whatever. That's when we try to do it. And I've been trying to be more consistent with YouTube and the streaming. So if you like this, go ahead and subscribe, join in. That's usually one of the better ways of being notified, or Discord. I really don't use Twitch that much or anything like that. So Discord or YouTube in general are like the best places to find this kind of content. Greed with muffins. So with that all being said, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a good night or a good morning, depending on where you're at. And stay safe out there and stay warm too. I know a lot of places are pretty cold right now. So take care, everyone.